Welcome to Brown Girl Gourmet. Today I'll show you how to make apple rolls. Keep watching. Okay, so to start, we're going to use 8 slices of bread, and you're going to want to trim off the edges or the crust. And I'm going to use Italian bread, but you can use any bread, whatever your preference is. And you don't have to cut off the edges. You can, just rip them off. Here you're going to see I'm using 6, but I did end up using 8 slices of bread. You want to flatten them using a rolling pin, or you can just use your hands to squish down the bread, because you do want them to be very, very flat, because we're going to stuff them and roll them. So here are the apples that I'm using are Gala, and you can peel them, or if you prefer to have the skin on, you can leave the skin on. It's however you choose. And I'm just going to use the apple peeler and peel off this skin. Now you can also use Honeycrisp apples for this recipe. They would do well as well, but I'm just going to use the Galas. And you're going to slice them up into tiny little cubes, and you don't want them to be too big, because you want to be able to stuff them inside of the bread. So just make them little tiny cubes. Okay, so the next step is we're going to stuff the sliced little apple cubes into the bread. So sprinkle on the cinnamon and sugar, roll them in the melted butter, and then we're going to top it off with some more cinnamon and sugar. Oh yes, and they may come undone, but you just need to roll it a little tighter, and then place the opening face down on the baking pan so that it doesn't open up again. And you're going to continue this step with all the slices of bread. So take the apples, sprinkle them with cinnamon and sugar, roll it up nice and tightly, hold the edges and dip them in the butter, and then sprinkle on some cinnamon and sugar on top. And here is a close-up of how they look, and they're on a nice baking sheet with wax paper, or you can just spray your pan with Pam or some cooking spray. And then they're going to go into the oven on 350 for about 10 minutes. Okay, so I've taken them out of the oven and they are done, and they baked for 350 for 15 minutes. And now I'm placing them on my fall festive maple leaf dish. And there you have it. Apple rolls, a pretty tasty plate. Thanks for watching, and for more pretty tasty plates, subscribe, like, and follow me on Instagram.